These charts predict the price of Bitcoin. Let's start with Bitcoin's price over time and showing where each US presidential election occurred, right? So whenever it happens, Bitcoin rallies significantly. Now, this year is unlike any other election in Bitcoin's history. Donald Trump backed strategic Bitcoin stockpile in speech to crypto faithful. So Donald Trump is as favorable to the crypto market as you can possibly get. Trump's crypto venture proposes Aave integration and governance strategy for World Liberty Financial. His family literally has a crypto project running on top of Aave, which runs on Ethereum, right? So if Trump wins the election, there's not going to be any more pushback from the SEC, right? The floodgates will open into the crypto market. So that's a major reason why this election is absolutely massive. Now, even if Trump wins, which he's massively favored to do so, but even if he doesn't, Harris signals support for crypto in potential break with Biden. So politicians understand how many people own crypto. More people own crypto than own dogs. So you can't fight that if you're a politician, right? So this election is absolutely massive because Biden has been pretty much anti-crypto. So that's hurt the crypto market, but this election is massive. So wait for that to turn around. Here's Bitcoin's price after halvings, right? So we're lining up almost perfectly with the point right after elections where the massive boom in Bitcoin and crypto occurs. This time is also different because we have Bitcoin ETFs, right? Just gobbling up scarce Bitcoin out of the circulating supply. Since the January 10th ETF launch, there's been 182,000 Bitcoin mined and 358,000 Bitcoin bought by ETFs. So Bitcoin is getting scarcer and scarcer over time. There's a fixed supply. Demand is rising. These ETFs are gobbling it up, right? So insane supply-demand fundamentals for Bitcoin. This is the Bitcoin illiquid supply hitting an all-time high. This is the supply that isn't going to panic sell dump into the market. This is the supply that's taken out of circulation essentially, right? Hitting almost 74% of the total supply, an all-time high in 2024. So Bitcoin is getting scarcer and scarcer and scarcer. Here's a look at how these Bitcoin ETFs are just gobbling it up. This is the BlackRock Bitcoin ETF inflows, right? Climbing. It has never declined, right? Demand is going nowhere but up and circulating supply is going nowhere but down, right? That should put upward pressure on the price and this line should continue up as these ETFs and Wall Street just keep gobbling it up. So here's a look at the shorter term, right? This is the GMI Total Liquidity Index in white. What this represents is the world market being flooded with liquidity and stimulus from central banks. Essentially, central banks printing money to stimulate their economies. When the white line goes up, Bitcoin goes up, Bitcoin and green goes up. When the white line goes down, Bitcoin and green goes down, right? So Bitcoin's starting to climb out of this trend slowly but surely. And so is liquidity, right? And liquidity is expected to skyrocket. So the white line, liquidity, is a 10-week lead. So it's a projection of where liquidity is going. What do you think happens to the price of Bitcoin as liquidity skyrockets right after the US election? Here's a longer term picture. In white, we see the GMI Total Liquidity Index and green Bitcoin, right? We've been in this kind of crypto bear market because liquidity has stagnated because rates have been higher to fight inflation, right? We've seen less stimulus. They want to take money out of supply. Well, that's all changing, right? If that white line skyrockets, Bitcoin and the crypto market will skyrocket. We're so close. So this is the stock to flow model. This is a reasonable model. So this has to do with the supply demand fundamentals of Bitcoin. And so it's tracked it very significantly. Yes, it has underperformed it and overperformed it at time, but broadly it has tracked it, right? So where does this model project Bitcoin going? It projects it hitting $10 million by 2030. So if this model is anywhere close to accurate, price target should be somewhere between 200,000 and $1 million. So that's short-term, majorly bullish fundamentals for Bitcoin, right? Currency debasement, incredible election, Wall Street stacking, Bitcoin getting scarcer and scarcer. The setup in the near term in the next few years does not get better for Bitcoin.